Hey everybody, Kairon here, and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft. So where we left off last time, we built this guy. So this is our laboratory, and we started setting up just the basics for trying to get all of this automated. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I did do a couple of things off screen. I put a couple of stone samples up here of the different types of stone that we have. What I think I want to do is make this a little bit more home. So I think I want to make kind of like a little shelter or a building or something, and start to terraform the area so that we're not just out in the snow all the time. So I think what I might want to do is, I think this is the deep stone. Right here, I think I might make the walls out of this, and then maybe the floors out of the, I think this is rubble. And maybe do some accenting with some of these other ones, but I don't think I will do that this episode. I think we want to get our laboratory up and running, and I do have a couple other things down in our mine. So let's head all the way down. I did open this up from our last episode when we went all the way down. I opened it up to a 3x3 area, and I got a couple of these power transmitters in place. So if you look over here, we have, I moved this up. I put a power transmitter on this side, and I also put one in the back here. So we have the power coming down into this power storage block, and then it goes out on these two power transmitters, one in this direction and butting up against our iron, and then I have another one over here that leads to a power storage block up against our lithium. So what I would do is expand our operation here and get these to automatically power our excavators, just like we have with the copper vein up top. So I do need a couple of supplies to be able to do that. I'm just going to head back up. And then once we get these automated, then we can start working on the laboratory. Alright. Clear out our coal. Make sure our tin is doing okay. Alright. So we need to get quite a few things. So we'll need 3. We'll just make a bunch of ore excavators. And then we need a bunch of hoppers. So there's a couple of different ways that you could potentially do this. You could set up hoppers and have them share with each other, or you can set up conveyors and something like a conveyor turntable to distribute materials between the different hoppers. For right now, I think we're just going to make a bunch of storage hoppers and do it that way. We'll just do 10. So, got plenty of resources, so we might as well just make sure that we have plenty of storage available for all of our excavators. Alright. So, first things first is we need to place down the ore extractors. Since this block right here is being fully powered by our system, we just want to make sure that all of the excavators are touching that block. So as you can see, all of these are getting powered up. It's going to be slow at first because this can only store 200 power, and these require 500 a piece, but they will slowly power up. And then if we take just a regular block, put it in there just as some scaffolding, we can take these hoppers and put them in a configuration like that. So what'll happen is each of these excavators will fill the hopper that it's touching, and then that hopper will fill these corner ones. So even though we only have 3 that are touching the excavators, we have storage for 500 ore here. So yeah, you can see that down in the bottom left corner there, it's storage use 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. So they're doing their best to share between them. And then we can continue on and just add more hoppers, and then whenever we need to, we can just go Q, 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 and we just empty all of them out. So we can wait for it to store up to 500, and then we can just come down periodically and make sure that we clear it out. So we'll do the same thing down here, and down here we can fit 4. And there we go. And I think we'll need to clear this out a little bit more. Alright. So this coal vein kind of gets in our way, but not much we can do about it. We could potentially get rid of it, but it's not that big of a deal. So, ooh, I'm freezing here. And I did put this tier 2 power storage block down here, just because it has 1500 storage, so we can fully power up our suit without having to wait for it. Alright. So we'll go there, 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 and there. We'll get our scaffolding back in place. You could potentially put the hoppers originating from the hopper next to it. Oops. But the problem with that is it turns the hopper sideways and it just looks weird. So we'll need some more hoppers, it looks like. But for now, I think that'll do just fine. And there we go. So we have 500 storage for our iron, and then we have 500 storage for our lithium. And then they're both being continuously powered. And you can see our power block here is able to kind of keep up. We're basically using 95% of the power that's coming down here, so we might have to start upgrading our laser transmitters at some point as well. There you go. So before we go up, we'll just go ahead and get these emptied out. So these are already 10% full, so this is a pretty fast system here. All right. Head back up to the top. Oops. There we go. And now we need to take care of this guy. So what we need, if we look in here, is we need basic experimental pods. The way we get those is with the research pod assembler, where it takes 6 plates and 1 PCB and it creates a pod based on the type of plates that you have in the PCBs. So we've got this over here. We can just destroy because we don't really need this to be separate anymore. And we need, I think we can get by with just 1 more storage hopper. I'm actually going to swap this out for a different material. We'll do some lithium. Yeah, I probably could do some tin. But yeah, why don't we keep working on tin? We need that pretty badly. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll put a storage hopper here. And then we need to feed plates and PCBs into this. So we'll put a storage hopper here. And then we put our stamper plant. We'll need to turn it so that the arrows point into that hopper. And then we'll put down another storage hopper. And then we need 1 more hopper. Storage hopper. There we go. And then these we can set to remove only. This needs to be add and remove, and then remove only. Alright. So what we'll do here, we need some copper plates. So we'll fill this with copper. And then we will need to fill this one with PCBs. And at the moment, I don't really have a way of automating that. So we'll just have to make the PCBs manually. There we go. Alright, so where are the PCBs? Nowhere? Alright, so we'll take those, put those there, fill our hopper here, and then that should hopefully do its thing. Six place, one PCB. Oh, this needs power. That could be an issue. Okay. We'll have to reorganize this a little bit. How can we get power for this? Let's see, where's our nearest power source? Right there. Okay, I think I know how we can fix this. Alright, so if we take all of this, we can actually put it underground and just make a little basement to our area here. So if we put our this guy, the research assembler, here, that'll get power from our hub and from our pyrothermic generator. And then we can do a logistics hopper and a storage hopper. Storage hopper. Put down a scaffolding block there. Turn that so it's facing in. And then let's see if we can get out of here. Nope. Alright, so we'll build out of here, and then a storage hopper there I think should do it. So if we fill that with copper, stamper press works and fills that with copper plates, and then we should be able to put our PCBs back in here, and there it goes. So crafting 15 seconds, and it looks like the power can't quite keep up. So this thing uses just an absolute ton of power. Holy cow. Oh, I think that might be a problem. So our pyrothermic generator powers this block, but it doesn't pull power from our hub. So our hub ends here, and we would need to jump that. So let's... I don't think I have another power storage block. So let's go ahead and make one. So eventually, once we kind of get all of this in place and we make a little bit of a home here, we can start reorganizing this stuff and making it look all nice and pretty. Alright, so that should provide us with quite a bit more power. So the power hub will power these blocks, and then this will get power from the hub and from the pyrothermic generator. Alright. And let's just make a little bit of a stairway to get down here. There we go. So then we can fill those if we need to. Let's start our project here. Need 10 basic experimental pods. And let's see if this actually works. Storage used. To hopper full. Alright, so I did a little bit of playing with this. It wasn't really working out the way that I had originally designed it, so here is the new design. Let's clear this out a little bit so you can see better. So I have a hopper here that will feed in. This will take our PCBs. And then we have this line here, which is a hopper, our stamper, another hopper, and then our assembler. So it should take in the plates from this end, the PCBs from here, and then we should be all good to go. Potentially you could skip this and just put both the PCBs and the stamped plates in here and just have them feed in, but I prefer to keep them separate for now. Not sure why, just for organizational reasons. So this should work out. This is getting plenty of power now. It's getting fed from our hub and from our pyrothermic generator there. And we could potentially put in more pyrothermic generators just to increase the output. But yeah, this thing uses pretty much a ridiculous amount of power. So we'll think about upgrading that a little bit later if we need to. All right. So need 10 basic. So let's yes, so we'll do remove only there. So when everything is completed, it should back up and put the completed assembled pods into here, I believe. We may need to put in another hopper for that, but we'll see if it works out this way. So let's get this started. Ooh, we don't have a whole lot of those left, so let's just put in these copper plates to there, and then our PCBs. Why do we not have any PCBs anymore? All right, so let's take those out of there. We'll put our assembled ones in here first. Then we'll put in the plates. And then all right. Man, all of this stuff just requires an absurd amount of power. So we may need to refigure this, but at any rate, we've got it working at the moment. So we'll probably tackle that a little bit more next time. I need to kind of plan out logistically. I'm more than likely just gonna have to move this. There's not really any way around it. So I'll plan that out logistically and see where I want to move it, and then we can pick that up next time. But it is working. We got our basic experimental pods kind of starting here. Basic minor upgrades to. And let's get some copper going since we are pretty much flat out of copper. Fill that up. And let's empty all of our hoppers here. This bad boy powered up. And we got our other mine over here. I have to fix that grade a little bit so it's easier to get up. Power you up. We just have enough. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Alright. Listen, Spider Dude. I appreciate the fact that you want to like hang out all the time, but yeah, can you stop stepping on all my stuff? Appreciate it. Thanks. Alright. Let's head down here. And now that most of, actually everything down here will automatically get supplied power, which is definitely nice. Oops, missed. Alright, so these should be fully powered up yet. Yep, fully powered. Good to go. Just grab all of that. Yeah, we got quite a bit too. So we have 1.4K lithium. Now we have 1.7K, so yeah, that is definitely a fast way to go. Alright, let's draw some power here, and I'm just going to continue on with my mine down here. So if we look at our ping unknown, right below us we have a new type of rock. And there's something over in that direction, not sure what that is. So let's just start our digging here. Alright, so unknown. What? Holy cow. Get hypothermia when I still have power. Oh, cow. Okay. Let's scan this block. Alright. Get out of here. Holy cow, that was cold down there. I'm guessing we need to do some sort of a suit upgrade to be able to survive that deep. So we should not be getting hypothermia. Let's see what, oh, sugar. Where am I going here? Alright. Long range shot. Let's see what we can do about suit upgrades. I'm guessing there's something. So I think the only suit upgrade we got so far was the increased power. Alright. So we have unknown material. It's a chilled cavern stone. So that's probably, standing on that's probably why we're losing heat so fast. Alright, so we have a suit heater now. Requires chilled cavern stone. Oh, okay. So we got the block that was causing us to be cold to create the thing that's going to heat us up. So that's it's actually pretty convenient. Let's get one of those. Why not? It's only 1 point. Alright. Suit upgrades. We'll make one of those. Ooh, we need copper. Really bad. Alright. There we go. So we have a suit upgrade. And meet you guys down there. Alright, so we have a suit heater Mark 1. Huh. That's cool. So our battery use is still 0.1 even though we're not by any heat sources. So that is pretty nifty. Alright, let's see what we can do about surviving down below now. Alright, battery usage is pretty high, but we're not getting hypothermia, which is good. Alright, so we got a big vein of something over here. Let's take a look what this is. Okay, so it is a vein, which is good. Let's put down a torch. And actually we need a torch over here as well. So let's take a look, see what this is. And while we're at it, we might as well go in this direction. Let's destroy that torch and put it down there. Might as well go in that direction, figure out what that is. Might be the same thing, but if it's something different, let's grab it. Alright, suit power level is still pretty good. Yeah, this suit heater is pretty nice. Alright, so it looks like that's already scanned, so it's probably the same thing that we had before. Alright, let's head over here to see what this is. Cannot rescan block. Alright, so let's put down a torch here so we can see what we're doing. We'll put a torch there. And sounds like we have one of those mimic blocks hanging around here, which is good, I guess. And our hole. Alright, so we'll grapple our way back up, and I think once we get all of this analyzed, that's going to do it for this episode. And like I said, next episode I think we're really going to focus more on getting a permanent solution in place for our laboratory. So that uses way more power than I was assuming it would. Alright. Take a look how you're doing. Fill you back up. Apologize for that sound. That's on my end, not your end. Got a party I'm heading to and my phone's blowing up. Alright. Crystal deposit. Okay. Doesn't look like it unlocked any more projects or recipes, so not sure what crystals are used for quite yet, but I guess we can take a look next time. So, like I said, next time we're probably going to focus mainly on this guy right here, so the laboratory, getting that set up with a more stable power and a little bit better system for resource management and everything like that. So, alright, yep, so hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, anything, please feel free to leave them below. If you have any recommendations for anything I can do to kind of make this a little bit more efficient, you know, feel free to comment, and I will take a look at what you have. So, thanks for coming out, everybody, and see you next time.